So I am channeling a masculine that is listening to some blues over you. Okay, like they're playing the blues for you. And I've been getting that for some days now. So I want to kind of like tap in to see what is going on. This is someone that hasn't been in contact with you for a long time. Let's see what is going on here. Yeah, like I said, this is someone that actually created themselves this distance between the both of you because they weren't sure on what to do. So they kind of like withdrew back, and this was really a self-conscious thought of them. Okay, like I just want you to know that nothing that you said or did was the main reason. It was like a very manifested, how do I say that? Like move from them, and then like, my soul is tired. I need to kind of like withdraw and kind of like block this for the time being, like put it on a shelf. However, the way that they are going through it right now is like they now miss it and they want to manifest you back. But they know that they were the one that kind of like manifested this break between the both of you. Okay. It's almost like they weren't quite sure if they could trust you with their heart, if they could trust you with their, when it comes to loyalty, right? Like they weren't sure about that because they had like a lot of bruises on them. They were still healing from another situation here as well. And they created this space is what I'm getting, because you got the magician here. So the magician is like they got the tools to manifest and to create that distance. And now we have the Two of Wands and a Temperance card. It's almost like they wanted this decision to choose for you to come from a balanced space, from a healed space, from a more spiritual based space. And that's why they have now the Two of Wands. So they have made up their mind here. So what happened here in the recent past between the both of you? Yeah, the Eight of Swords. There was a lot of confusion. Both of you really didn't understand one another. Didn't really understand why things were not moving forward as well. There was a lot of questioning. I'm hearing like there could have been a little bit of gaslighting going on as well. But this person really intended you to stay stuck mentally in this confusion, to keep you kind of like still hooked to them. So let's see what you did. What did you do? Because I feel like you've really entangled yourself out of it. Yeah, the King of Cups reverse. So at first, I feel like when this person met you with a lot of confusion, you kind of like lost your emotional grip over yourself. Like emotionally, you were all over the place. Okay. Really all over the place. But also I'm hearing like I'm falling in and out of love, right? Like you could have been falling out of love with them. But now there is a justice. So you kind of like readjusted yourself here. This is definitely like readjusting yourself and being a little bit more clear and emotionally more distant. Sorry, there is absolutely like a throat chakra clearing that is required here. So you really readjusted yourself as in like, well, I will not allow or tolerate someone to dictate my emotions, my feelings, or my day the way that this person is doing that, right? So their confusion really got you upside down, emotional roller coaster, but you knew how to set boundaries with yourself. Okay, like, okay, this is not fair for me. This is not fair for my emotions. So I have to kind of like recouper myself. And you got back your power here. This is the King of Wands. So it could be a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. It could be a Libra. I have Aquarius here. I have all the signs. Not all the signs. I don't have any Earth, but you could still be. And I have the King of Cups, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. On their end, we've got the Seven of Swords and the Hermit. See, a manipulation to withdraw, a manipulation to not give clarity because they were seeking seclusion and they couldn't find the answers within. They couldn't find why they were not wanting to be with you, or why they were not sure. Like they needed to go inward here. They really needed to separate a little bit of their ties with you, to also face their own deceptive energies, face their own bad habits here. Okay, Seven of Swords is like confessing to themselves in the dark, in this dark mode of like, well, that wasn't fair or that wasn't good. So really reflecting, but they have a very heavy energy to them. So the Hermit in the reverse could usually indicate to like heavy depression, heavy, just feeling heavy, or like still dragging like past situations. So this is a lot of darkness, and I do feel like it was an intent to sever ties because they don't want you to feel or see their darkness, right? And then we have the stars, like no matter what, you always kept the light for them. So how do they view the viewer? The Ten of Swords. So they view you as someone that feels like now heavily betrayed. Like another time you're gonna pull the same trick. Like it feels to me as if you are at the verge of like, I can't keep on going on like this. I can keep on having the same kind of results over and over again. So for you, they know that they betrayed you. It's like this time it feels different. This separation or this time it feels just way different. And they know that in the past you may have been trying to chase the situation or try to fix it, but right now you're trying to learn the lesson from it, and you're completing a chapter and moving forward and holding back. So they know that you're holding on to this last event that happened, or their way of manipulating themselves out of the situation with no clarity, and ghosting the situation, right? Like in a severe way. That was for you like the last straw that broke the camel's back, and they know it. Okay, that's how they view you. They view you as someone that has overcome heaviness, overcome multiple betrayals, and it's like, okay, now you're going to hold your, like, hold back your heart. You're going to close it up. Control, let go of the need to know. Yeah, I feel like that's what you already did. You are in the midst of letting go of the need to know. It's like whatever the situation or the reason was, a lot of, I mean, like obviously you're here, you clicked on this reading, but I do feel like on a deep soul level, you are really trying to release it. It's like once you hear this, it's like a confirmation, but it's not like something that keeps you hooked to take some sort of action. Oh, we got commitment though. Your connection is ascending. Let's see, how is that happening? Nine of Wands. Still holding on to one another. Even though you both are bruised, you both are feeling challenged to do so, but there is still like an energy of, yeah, the High Priestess. Wow. So the High Priestess is like a spiritual bond. So even if there is no communication, you both know that this ain't either over, or there is always going to be a very spiritual tie to this person. Like you won't be able to shake that off, but you just know better and you're more wiser to deal with the situation at hand. This is a spiritual commitment. It's like both of you have signed up for this. And yeah, but there is also a lot of conflict here. Okay, there is a lot of conflict, and even like again, this is gaslighting. Okay, Seven of Cups, and the Five of Wands. That's a lot of gaslighting energy. So this could be like spiritual gaslighting, spiritual bypassing, spiritually trying to control one another, reading up on another. Like there is a lot of spiritual gaslighting, is what I'm hearing. I don't know why. I mean, like this just comes out of the blue. This could be also through family. So maybe family is like gaslighting a spiritual connection. They're like, oh, to hell with that. Like, you know, there might be some sort of discouragement when it comes to having like a spiritual bond, because it comes with a lot of complications and it comes with a lot of challenges. And they may feel like, well, just choose for someone that you are not that different with, or you don't have so many indifferences with, so you can get along. So there is some sort of family dynamic that is influencing this and is creating um, for this disharmony as well. Now, this could be also really talking about like needing to heal generational curses, generational traumas, or I'm really picking up like generational curses, but I just don't have like my deck here that could absolutely, yeah, that's what I'm getting. This is heavy and deep. Like whomever this is for, just make sure that you do the work, that you do some sort of generational curse breaking, okay, like clearing up. And it feels like both of you are aware of it. Like both of you have been in some sort of upbringing where something was like, yeah, challenged here, okay? Here, the brother in darkness. Oh my God. Like, oh, I cannot believe this. Whenever negative energy is present, it's a sign that we are ready to move more deeply into our feminine divine power. You shall overcome any negative energy with grace and triumph. Stay in your heart, and there is no need to be afraid. That's the brother in darkness. Can you see that? This is absolutely the masculine side here. And then we have the dark mysteries, which is that high priestess that I just said, like the spiritual bypassing, the spiritual war, the spiritual gaslighting type of energy coming from the generational or family dynamics. Wow, wow, wow. The dark mysteries. The dark goddess calls you to her inner chamber, where she holds a test and a gift for you. The test is your willingness to meet and release the fears within that have been secretly holding you back. The gift is freedom, peace, opportunity, and prosperity in all forms. Will you accept her call? Your time for deeper initiation is here. So there is darker mysteries that are presenting themselves to you that you really need to work with. And one of the things that I have been doing, and I do want to keep saying it to as many people as possible, do a proper cleansing of your house and your space. And I mean, like, literally every freaking corner, every drawer, everything. Like, organize that shit and just make sure that you clear and cleanse out, not only with sage, but make like mops, like, do whatever you can to um, kind of like release it, and then just kind of like focus on your rituals. Okay, like you really have to do the inner work, especially when it comes to this energy. Right. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune even at the bottom of the deck. Just leave them. The Wheel of Fortune is all about like changes, and oh my God, I'm so thirsty right now. The Wheel of Fortune, the World card, the Moon, the Death card. That's a lot of major arcanas, y'all. This is major event, and this is Mars stepping into Scorpio season. And this is absolutely like getting rid of all the negativity, all the illusions, all the emotional baggages, all the past influences that cause you to stay in a cycle of fear, or needing to close those chapters, and change will come. I know change will come. Oh my God, that's also like a blues song. Like, I know change will come. Wow. It's amazing. It's really amazing. So yeah, they are absolutely listening to these numbers. Like, I started with it and I'm ending that just very simultaneously with that blues energy. So they are in the blues and they're missing you a lot. And I do feel like it's really soothing up their soul a lot. Like I even see them like drinking whiskey. And I even see like the big bottle, like, the very fancy bottle with like the fancy glasses, and like in a very dark, reddish type of environment. Like, I see that. It's like the brother in darkness. So yeah, if you start to see songs popping up, let me know here in the comments below. If you start to notice it from this point on, like, that is your sign, okay? Like, that is absolutely a confirmation that they are going through it, okay? But this feels more like an old sacred soul emerging rather than you know, being mad and being like in that negative type of energy. This is more like smooth to the soul. Okay, that's what I have for you. Thank you, and I catch you in the next one. Make sure to drop a like and share and comment if this resonated, and I catch you soon. Take care.